What if your mouth is your biggest obstacle to achieving the vision that God has for you? What if you've been talking too much? You've been talking to certain people. You've been saying what you should not be saying. You've been hatching your eggs before even laying it. What if certain conversations are why you are still where you are? God keeps giving you visions and you keep saying dreams and things that you want to achieve. Sometimes you're so excited, you start off your year so pumped, you have your plans, your goals, all of that. But then, out of the blues, you just realize that you talk to certain people, you have conversations with certain people, and then before you know, you don't achieve it anymore. You look back and you're like, what happened to this dream? What happened to this vision? Could it be because you were talking too much? Could it be because of the words that was coming out of your mouth? Could your mouth be your biggest obstacle to achieving your vision? Let's talk about it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, what's popping my G's? In this video, we're going to talk about how your mouth is putting you in trouble and how your mouth has been an obstacle in getting you to where you want to get to. Can you relate with this? Maybe you're a visionary, you have visions, you have dreams, you have prophetic word. People have prayed over you. You yourself, you've prayed, you received a word from the Lord, but you don't achieve it because you went to tell someone. Maybe you have that friend, those people, and you went to meet them and say, oh, this is what I'm having, this is what I'm having. And they're like, I don't think, I don't this, I don't that. They start to talk, down on that dream, that vision, that plan that you had in your head that you have already, thought out. In fact, you already have a roadmap because the Lord has given you the roadmap. But the people you told, because of what they were saying, they were not telling you, oh, you can't achieve it. No. People don't come like that anymore. They will start saying it in a very strange way. They can give you an example of someone that they know, a fictitious person actually, that they know that was going to do that, and then something happened, and then they come off with this humble vibe of I just want to focus on my family, because family is everything, and you are saying, oh, I want to touch the world, I want to do this, I want to do that. So they're making you feel bad that you have career goals, spiritual goals, impact goals, whatever goals it is that is not aligned with family vibes, even though you have your own family goals, but because of the way you said it. So that conversation has a way to just douse that fire on the inside. They call people like this fire extinguishers. They're literally extinguishing your fire, and they don't have to say it in a very straightforward way. I don't think you can do it. It's the way they come. And some people have this negative energy, so they are speaking to you and you just feel, I don't think I'm going to do that, and that's it. You will not do it. The year will end, you will not do anything. Meanwhile, there are people that are like your fire lighters, your firecrackers. You speak to them. I was telling my friend the other day, I had a conversation with her. She just said something, and boom, it lit up this fire in me. I was like, I want to do this, I want to do that. Some people are fire lighters, some friends are fire lighters, some mentors, some people, parents, whatever it is, they're fire lighters, they're firecrackers. As a visionary, you have to discern it. You have to discern them. Discern the situation, discern them. When you start having conversation with people about what God has said, this one is not that you are doubting. You've received the vision, you've received the dream, you've received prophetic word. Now you're having a conversation with someone, and then they start to doubt your energy, start to demoralize your energy, start to make you feel like, I don't think it's achievable. This country is bad. They start to make you feel you can't get that thing done. Start to suspect those people. I was reading from the book of Genesis 37, and I was reading the story of Joseph. A lot of us are familiar with the story of Joseph, but it just dawned on me that Joseph actually knew what he was doing when he was telling his brothers that in Genesis 37 verse 5, he says that, I had a dream that my sheaves and your sheaves were together, and all your sheaves bowed down to my sheaf. And they were like, are you now saying that you're better than us? This is Joseph, who later on went ahead to interpret Pharaoh's dream. He interpreted the dream of the baker and the butler in the prison, and he interpreted it effortlessly, meaning that he knew how to interpret dreams. Like, that was his calling, that was his gift from God. He knew how to interpret dreams easily. It wasn't like Daniel. Daniel interpreted dreams, yeah, but Daniel had to tell Nebuchadnezzar, like, oh, the king. Daniel told the king that, oh, let me go and pray and come back. So Joseph knows that this thing will aggravate them. This is you that your father loves so much. You've seen your father do, sibling favoritism with you, buying you coats of many colors, doing all those things. You know that your father loves your mother. We all know the story. And then you go and tell your siblings that kind of thing. So you knew the interpretation. It wasn't naivety. Well, maybe it was, but I don't think it was totally naive, because he went ahead and told them the second dream. This is people that you can see their facial expression that they are not happy. You now went and told them again, hey, I had another dream that the sun, the moon, the 11 stars, they all bow down to me. This is show off. And this is why this is what a lot of us visionaries Christians do. We show off a lot just to prove that, God is with us, that something is going on in our lives. So you find yourself in conversations and you start to talk. This is what the Lord has said. God has said is changing my life. Do you know that God was giving me a word? Someone you just met which day, you're already telling them all the word that God has given you. You're already telling them this is this. That's why these things don't come to pass, because you keep talking too much. You keep doing cho. You keep doing cha. You need to you need to It's not everybody that you tell your vision. It's not everybody that you tell your goals. It's not everybody that you share the prophetic word that God has given you. You don't even have to tell us on social media. If you are not sharing maybe God gave you a word, general word for people, I don't think you need to be telling us your private encounter word with God. Except you're sharing it to inspire, maybe like a few. But like, you can't be giving us details of every word God has given you. How God said you're a mother to nations. We don't need that information. You don't need to be telling us God has said his hand is going to be upon you. If God has said it, let us see his hand upon you. You don't shout. I love it when visionaries move in silence. Let that be your testament in 2025. Move in silence. Don't talk too much. The problem with talking too much is you start to attract negative energy. You start to attract criticism. And not a lot of us are spirits. Some of us, our spirits can't entertain criticism and negative energy. So it will just douse you. And before you know, you're not doing it. Some people are resilient, right? They'll just do it, even if people say they can't do it. Watch who you tell your visions and your dreams with too. If I notice the patterns in your life, if you see that when you tell people things, you just suddenly see that thing doesn't come to pass, you should be suspicious. Sometimes people are not purposely doing it, like I said earlier. Yes, scripture tells us that, Joseph was like a sort of preservation for Israel. God sent Joseph ahead of time to preserve Israel. Yes, we know that. But here is the thing. Joseph could have gone to Egypt in another manner. It was because the hand of God was upon Joseph. That was why when whatever happened, he was able to be saved. If not, he would have been killed. Remember, the brothers' initial plan was to kill him. If you're familiar with the story in Genesis, he went to meet them. They said, look at this dreamer. Let's kill him. Then Reuben says, oh, no, don't kill him. That was the hand of God. If not, they would have killed him. So some people, their dreams have been killed. Everything has been killed because of their cho, because you talk too much. Stop sharing your plans before it actually happens. Am I saying that you can't share with maybe like mentors? And yeah, you can share with mentors, friends. Yes, you have your own close friends. I'm saying that there are just certain conversations. You shouldn't be oversharing. You shouldn't be sharing the plans before you hatch it. Lay the eggs, let it hatch let the proof show. We don't need to hear every word God has given you. We don't need to, just relax. Move in silence. As a visionary, you have to discern people, situations. When you start discerning a certain person's energy, maybe you're talking, they're just giving you one kind of vibe. You already know that this person is a negative energy. That's what Joseph did not do. His brothers told him, oh, are you now saying that are you better than us? And the next time he came back to tell them again. Resist the urge to show off as a visionary. Resist the urge to show off. Resist the urge to seek validations. Resist the urge to share too much so that people can see you that you're doing something. I promise you, your results will tell. I'm that kind of person. Like some people, when they step into a place, they want to tell you, oh, I'm this, I'm that. Yes, now, yesterday I was with this person. Oh, don't worry. Just don't do that. Let your results show. Let your results show. You don't need to just be talking. Let action speak louder than your words. So, three things that we can learn from the story of Joseph. Number one, don't share your vision with everybody. Okay. Number two, protect your energy. Okay. Learn from this story and let it be your guiding light. Okay. And number three, look for trusted people that you can share your stories with. Don't share with everyone. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you will start watching your mouth from now henceforth. Alright guys, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.